It's not because you're out of shape. It's not because you've left it too late. It's because your nervous system has stopped trusting your legs and started shutting them down to protect you. In this video, I'll show you 5 Shaolin isometric holds that rebuild that trust from the ground up. No gym, no excuses. Start today. Your leg weakness isn't a character flaw. It's a neuromuscular shutdown triggered by years of underuse and hormonal shift. These 5 ancient holds retrain your body to generate force without a single rep. Let's start with the foundation of everything, the horse stance. The horse stance is the oldest strength test in martial arts, and the most underrated leg builder you're not doing. Studies show isometric holds activate up to 95% of muscle fibers without joint compression. It's not about squatting deep. It's about teaching your legs to produce maximum force while staying perfectly still. Here's what most people miss. They collapse into the position instead of fighting it. That collapse is called neuromuscular inhibition, your brain cutting the signal before the muscle even tries. It's not weakness, it's miscommunication. Fix it in 3 steps. Feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out. Drop until thighs are parallel. Now press your feet into the floor like you're trying to split the ground apart. Hold that tension. Week 1. Hold for 20 seconds, 3 sets. Week 2. Push to 35 seconds. Week 3, hit 50 seconds and add a second set. Now that your legs are firing again, it's time to take that signal and put it under real pressure, against a wall. The wall squat looks simple. That's exactly why most people underestimate it. It's one of the few exercises that isolates your quads under sustained tension without loading your spine. It's not about endurance. It's about forcing your legs to hold structural integrity when there's nowhere to cheat. But here's the problem. Most people slide down too far too fast and lose the tension entirely. That's called positional collapse. Your joints taking over the load your muscles should be carrying. It's not fatigue. It's a stability leak. Set up in 3 steps. Back flat against the wall, feet hip width apart, about 2 feet forward. Lower until your knees hit 90 degrees. Now drive your heels into the floor and push your lower back into the wall. Don't let either one move. Week 1, 25 seconds, 3 sets. Week 2, 40 seconds. Week 3, get into position. Hold for 20 seconds. Then lift 1 foot off the floor. Hold 10 seconds each side. Now that your quads are locked in, it's time to wake up what's behind you. And that changes everything. The glute bridge hold is not a warm-up exercise. It's a direct line to your posterior chain, the system of muscles responsible for every powerful movement your body makes. Research links weak glutes to knee pain, lower back dysfunction, and postural collapse. It's not about lifting your hips, it's about reestablishing the connection between your brain and your biggest muscle group. Here's what most people miss. They thrust up and immediately relax at the top. That's called gluteal amnesia, your glutes forgetting how to stay contracted under load. It's not laziness. It's a neurological pattern that builds up over years of sitting. Fix it in 3 steps. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat, and hip width apart. Drive through your heels and lift until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to knees. Now squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, like you're trying to crack a walnut. Hold that squeeze, don't let it go. Week 1, 20-second hold, 3 sets. Week 2, 35 seconds. Week 3, hold for 25 seconds, then extend one leg straight out and hold 10 seconds each side. Now that your posterior chain is back online, your body is ready to build real core stability. And that's where the next hold comes in. The hollow body hold is the foundation of every elite athlete's core training. Gymnasts, fighters, sprinters. It's not a crunch. It's not a sit-up. It's a full-body tension drill that teaches your core to function as a single, unified unit under pressure. Here's what most people miss. They arch their lower back the moment the hold gets hard. That's called lumbar compensation. Your spine taking the load because your deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis, have gone silent. It's not poor technique. It's a deep muscular disconnection. Fix it in 3 steps. Lie flat, press your lower back into the floor. No gap, not even a finger's width. Lift your shoulders slightly off the ground and raise your legs to 45 degrees. Now breathe shallow and hold everything tight. If your back lifts, raise your legs higher until it doesn't. Week 1, both knees bent at 90 degrees, hold for 15 seconds, 3 sets. Week 2, one knee stays at 90 degrees, extend the other leg straight out. Hold 20 seconds, switch sides. Week 3, both legs fully extended at 45 degrees, 35 seconds. Now that your core is producing real tension from the inside out, it's time to put that on display, face down in the most tested hold in the world. The plank is the most practiced and most wasted exercise in existence. Done right, it's a full-body tension system that locks your spine, activates your deep stabilizers, and builds the kind of functional strength that carries over into everything you do. It's not about how long you hold it. It's about how much tension you generate while you do. Here's what most people miss. They sag at the hips and call it a plank. That's called anterior pelvic tilt under load. Your hip flexors pulling your spine out of alignment because your core never learned to resist them. It's not tiredness, it's a structural disconnect. Fix it in 3 steps. Forearms on the floor, elbows under shoulders. Push the floor away with your forearms and tuck your pelvis slightly under. Eliminate the arch. Now squeeze everything. Glutes, quads, core. Chat, you should be shaking within 20 seconds. That's the point. Week 1, drop to your knees, hold for 20 seconds. 3 sets. Same tension rules apply, no sagging. Week 2, full plank, 35 seconds. Week 3, work up to 30 seconds full plank. Then rotate into a side plank, hold 10 seconds each side. You've now built tension from your legs to your core to your spine. This is what real strength feels like. You've got 5 holds, no gym, no equipment, no excuses. The real question is, which one exposed your weakest link? Pick that one. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it until it stops being hard, then move to the next. If this hit different, subscribe and hit the bell. More of this coming every week.